If I can hold my phone. It says we're there. I'm gonna go down the lake trail, then we're gonna hit the Pecan Flats, go through the Pecan Flats, back here. It's also good when you start your hike with 40% phone battery life, about 10 minutes of recording time. So segmented it is. Oh, let's see. Grant home, we're gonna come look at this cactus. Just look at that. You got little pups down there growing into some beautiful cacti. Sometimes you have to remind yourself you're in Texas, because basically this is a mountain range. This is a Texan mountain range right here. Believe it or not, these are the good ones. These are the wood ants. They just eat decaying wood. Nothing to worry about, nothing to panic about. Build giant colonies. I mean, this is the same colony. All those ants you see, all heading to that one little burrow. All right, Brian. Which way? Which way? Let's go. Which way? No, it's probably not the wisest decision to let your dog lead your hiking trip, but it'll be fine. Can't tell you about the comfortable feeling that one can get when they are out in nature and they're just surrounded by trees and nobody else but their dog that continues to sniff everything in the walkway. Just everything. Yes. Making progress we are. Yes, making progress. You kind of have to cross an open road, and speed limit's 50, and that's a blind corner, so just a little sketchy. But you wouldn't think that this is park, but it is. It's park. So remember, we started up there by the tent, walked down, crossed the lake trail, came over here, took that left. We're on the Pecan Flats trail. We're gonna follow this one all the way around, come back out here, head back across and back to the site. But I'm hiking this trail because tomorrow I plan on doing some of the trails that are in the north end of the park, because the park's kind of split into two different zones. There's the north and the south side. There's also the west and the east side. So I guess it's kind of 4 different parts. But this is the hike to the primitive camping, which I don't do that often because they don't allow puppers for whatever godly reason. But that being said, we can still hike down there and then hike back. We just can't stay down there, which is, it's a shame. It would be nice to come back here and go camping. Maybe I'll just see how lax they are one time and just take the dog and not say. I just won't say anything. Another thing to note about Texas is you hit these regions of like brush where there's so much that it literally drops the temperature by like 5 to 10 degrees just by being in the shade of these brush. Like, it's kind of insane. You'll be walking through, the sun will be beating down on you, and it feels so hot, and then you step over into the shade here, and all of a sudden it's like pleasant 75, you know, instead of 90. Today's heat index 91, by the way. All right, let me figure this out. Came left, going to, I think this way is to primitive camping. I think that way is a different trail, so I'm gonna go left, but if I have to come back, it's right here. I am definitely gonna have to come out and check out some of these sites, because I didn't even know it got this quiet out here. Hey, you know, probably nicer than most primitive camping spots, to be honest. I mean, I guess we should make sure nobody's in here. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it does, I mean, it smells, but it's not like overwhelming or anything. Nice. I think we're on the apex of that loop. So now we'll be heading this way. We'll take a right and it'll connect us back to that trail with the arrow. And what do you see? Yeah, this dense forest, and then it's just like this rocky, brambly terrain. And it's almost like, I mean, it's almost nice. It's weird because it looks oddly green on camera, but in person it's definitely more rocky. Okay, this is the one. H. I need to rent spot H. What the? Hope nobody's back here. This is a crazy sight. How far back does it go? How far back we go? Oh, there it is. That's awesome. All right, this is the one. I should rent site H. Bring all my stuff out here. Set up for a couple days. Look at this. Look at this. There's, oh my God, there's F, the shortcut. Oh my God, is this Dark Souls? Is this, oh my God. Look at that. Holy crapola. Like, the restrooms are like 5 minutes that way. All right, back out here to finish. Crazy. Awesome. You learn something new every time you come to this park. I have to check this out. Okay, this spot's a little less cool. Like, I mean, I guess there's a trail back there, but I'm pretty sure it just leads to the other campsite. I suppose if you rented out a couple of them, that could be pretty cool. I will have to think about it. All right, my phone is roughly 10%. It's pretty much like this the entire way back. We just keep following this trail. More of this. I'll catch up with you when we're back at camp, and maybe start making some hot dogs. I brought hot dogs. I like hot dogs. Phone is so low on battery. So I hiked up basically over there. Over there, there's a road. The road's like back there, and then I was farther back there and making good progress. Now we go all the way over here and around, and I'm back to the place. Y'all probably catch like 5 or 6 more on camera, but that's the first one I'm seeing. A nice yellow cactus bloom right there. And in time, that will be a delicious cactus fruit. So just a shame we can't have any this time. It's a little, it's a summer thing. I still want to dry some out next time, just next time. Perfect. Yellow trail. And then head back over. I guess we could go down through the connecting trail, but that did, maybe next time. Maybe next time. And then, all right, to be fair, it's pretty cool. It's an FBI agent. It's kind of cool, but there's these it's like these little creeks that form, and it's kind of like, I mean, I guess it has all the runoff from the top of the hill, it makes these little creek beds and little puddles everywhere. They're not very shallow. They're very shallow. They're not very deep, so I doubt there's any like fish or anything in them. But interesting little biome. It's just a little bit of water and some rock. We have returned to the arrow. Onward. First deer. I think it's recording. Almost back. Sun's going down. Should be making it back just by nightfall. Brian, look, road. Oh, good girl, good girl. You got road. We made it. We made it. What'd you, more sniff. Sniff, sniff. So, you know, no cap, going through all my stuff and realized that I didn't pack a lighter. So, let me get set up here. Let's see if I can get this good theatrical state. Wish me luck. Oh, that was much better. Oh. Haha. Hooga booga, me caveman make fire with flint and steel. We have one tired doggo. Getting some tea going. Tonight's dinner, hot dogs. Set up here, we just click that guy on. We'll slam the computer a little bit. We power up the Toshiba. Because tonight we're enjoying RiffTrax shorts to go. Look at that, they're shorts to go. Like seatbelts. Watch out for my plant. Family teamwork. Whatever the weather. Are all people the same? Oh, god damn. Things are different now. Williams doll. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's the one about gasoline.
Usually at stake is your cash. Or if you're really living a firstborn child. Behind the wheel, it's a different game. Behind the wheel, you're playing the odds on our streets and highways. You're playing with life. Yay! And death.
Perfect. Just
says that's not a preposterous. Thank you, thank you. Was easily able to catch and pummel the frail old man. The Partridge family's been canceled.
So it's that, I guess, that perfect kind of light outside where, I don't know if you can tell, but it's what is that, like 3/4, I forget what it's called. Nothing shows up on camera like a dog, but I can see everything just fine. So we're going on a night hike. It's kind of crazy because normally there are just thousands of bugs here, and there are actually not that many this time. And there used to be some green lights out here. Don't really see them anymore. They might be off during certain hours. Brian, come here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. She's a posing dog. Let's get off of here before I drop my phone in the lake. Alright, day 2. We'll go from here to this, to there, all the way to here, and then back. Let's get it. Alright, it is currently 10:45. It's a decent, pleasant day. It's like 80. It's nice. It's like 75 in the shade. Don't fall, Brian. Bro, those guys wouldn't shut up all night. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. They're so incredibly loud. You'd think they'd go to sleep, but they never do. Encountered a pathway. There's right and left, but you know, this one already chose, so I believe it's a guava. Is that guava? I think that's guava. It ain't asparagus. Sniff. Sniff everything. Sniff everything. Actually, what I was noticing that I thought was pretty cool is the, like, the stripes going down there, going down there, going down there. It's just all striped. Doesn't really show on camera. Shows a little. Alright, Brienne. Where are we going? Lead the way. I don't even want to pick up your leash. No. You can walk yourself. She's so good. I mean, just look at all of them. Look at all those rocks. Look at all those rocks. So many rocks. You can look at rocks forever. You just look at rocks. Look how many of them there are. You know, I guess in case you're wondering, this is a path up. I wouldn't say it's the most strenuous hiking. Probably don't want to bring your grandma up this trail. You know, I don't know, unless you got one of them grandmas. And you know, maybe. It's a bit of a rock climb. The chase is afoot. The chase is afoot. There's a lizard. There he goes. Looks like a green anole. Oh, actually, he's striped. Oh, he's a weird looking one. So maybe a skink? I don't know. I'm not a reptologist. Okay, you know, couple things. Ooh, a rock. Look at that rock. And secondary, look at these ferns. I haven't seen these really. These are the first times I've seen them, and they just grow all along the edge here of this rock. I guess it's super shaded here. That's cool. That's interesting. You know, now that I notice it, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh my God, you would not believe what I found. It's another rock. It's another rock, dude. It's in the sun. Oh, the eagle's above us. Oh God. Wait, where did? Oh, damn it. Oh, look, fun fact. Right here. I only noticed this because I have hundreds of thousands of these growing in my yard. This plant right here is known as spiky lettuce, right? Looks like lettuce, right? It has the spikes and then the spikes. You get the babies of this stuff. See, this guy. It is edible. Moreover, see that sap coming out? It is a good, I wouldn't say it's an opioid. I wouldn't say that. It has opium-like qualities. Fun. It's one of those moments where, you know, it's like, actually, Brian, come here. What's this? Here's a sign here. Yeah, that is not all this. This is all spiky lettuce. Very old, mature spiky lettuce. Let's be honest, the stuff that I ate in that last video was bitter as fuck. So, but this would be a good place to come get, you know, you come in here, do a little slice. Oh. See, like that. Oh yeah, that is super bitter. That is super bitter. Tell you how that feels in a little bit. Oh yeah, the point of the video. This is the road, the bridge you drive in on to get into the park. The trail leads up to here, and it goes to a creek, and I see a trail over there, so I'm assuming we go through the creek, I think, or I'm about to get horribly lost. Bats. I don't see any bats. All right, Brian, we're gonna cross. You're not gonna drink. Do not drink the water, please. And I'm gonna keep recording in case I bust ass. Ooh, I want I don't want you little minnows, but I want little fuzzy pom-pom things. Brian, over this way. Okay, fuzzy pom-pom things in the creek. Come on, over, go over. Good girl. This is pretty place. This is a chill spot right here. This is a chill spot. Big ass bass right here. No, dog. No, 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 no. You can get in the Devil's Watering Hole on the way back. There's an actual hole you can get into. Come on, up, up. Up, up. Oh. Shit grows everywhere. Look at that. It's growing out of pure rock. Like a little leaf litter there. Well, let's continue onward and see if there's a trail over here. Godspeed. There's a trail that goes out to the road. One that goes this way, so we're going this way, I guess. Jeez. Get fucking bombed by a fucking wasp. Well, we're exploring the wilds of Texas officially, because I have no idea if this is even connected. I mean, it's obviously a trail. We'll just keep going. Hopefully we're still in the state park. The answer's always right in front of you. That thing was a yucca plant. It's a yucca plant. There's a yucca under there. There's a big potato under it. I think that thing. Maybe, I don't know. I know I've had yucca fries. I think that's the same thing. Right? Pretty sure. I also love this place. You'll be walking along. There'll just be these giant chunks of quartz sticking up out of the ground. I mean, it's a giant quartz. The ash hole plant, the pollen, screw this plant. Kind of crazy. I ran into like half a dozen people at the beginning of this trail, and as soon as I crossed the creek, there was nothing. And now I say something, I hear voices. You can pause it if you want to read that. Interesting. You know, not really sure what they are. Some kind of cactus beetle. Very bright red. It doesn't really show on camera, but they're quite reflective. Now, these guys are awesome. They do drop a bunch of pollen, but unfortunately this guy is like sick as shit. It's got that like mold all the way up. Poor tree. Oh, but you got a bird's nest. All right. Take a little shaded spot over here. Oh, look at that. There's a bench. Perfect for a break. Oh. Wow. Look at that. Look at all that algae. Look at all that algae. Hey, this ain't Louisiana. Look at this big ass turtle. Apologize for any clattering that's gonna happen. I have to carry this asshole's trash out of the way, and I'm gonna be caught with it, whatever. Okay, all right. now this one, this is a rock climb. This is just straight up rock climb. Like, look at Brienne trying to billy goat over this. Brienne, you don't understand. I gotta move a lot of mass up and down. You leaving your trash everywhere. Dear God, bag, please do not rip. Terrain change. It's kind of a Nice foresty bit here. I think this is the majority of the trail from now on. Probably not. Probably hike over another 2 mountains. But it's nice. Did run into some more people, but few and far between. She is on a leash. Just saying. Kind of weird. The water line got real close real fast all of a sudden. I mean, it was like way down, way up there. You know, it's at the top of a cliff, and now all of a sudden it's like I'm at water level. When did that happen? This is so green, lush, and it's like 60. It's amazing here. It's legitimately like I walked into an AC'd room when I came into this little patch. See how green it is? The temperature in these areas is just, it's like literally 10 degrees colder. It's crazy. Don't you dare chase that lizard. Don't you dare. Or skink, whatever those two-tone stripy things are. I saw one with a black and white tail. That thing was crazy. Le honey mesquite. Le honey mesquite. That's probably safe. You know, this tree. I mean, let's take a step back here. Look at that giant ant mound, and then look at this tree. It's definitely had a prosperous life. This tree, you can just tell that this tree wasn't harmed or impacted in any way by man. Yep, totally natural right there. Yep. So I'm not trying to say. Some people might look at this and go, "Oh my God, that's a lot of cactus." Just look at everywhere there's green. See all that green, not cactus? That used to be cactus. So if you like look at this plant, right? All of this survived, but none of this did. That pad right there, this one pad, right there, right, this one is grown off of this one. That's one second pad is all green growth. So if you look out and extrapolate, the first top 2 pads on every single one of these cactus is brand new, because that's how screwed the winters have been these last few years. That we have, I mean, like literally this would be full of cactus. You see how it's like broken in between with all that, you know, the weeds and stuff? Wasn't like that before. It's crazy. Like cactus is now 30% of the vegetation where it used to be 70% plus. You know, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because now we got more flowers and stuff, right? You got all this spiky lettuce, and it's just weird. It's weird. There used to be so much more of it. And I guess there's more variety now. I mean, the jumping cactus took off, but that doesn't make food for the animals. So I don't really know if that's a good thing. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it looks good. It's good, healthy for the last couple of years, but everything on the bottom, I mean, look at that. Just annihilated. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Let's try to count. How many pads is that? From the top. Well, okay, so this is all new green growth right there, see? But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That used to be 8 pads high. So this cactus mound used to be about 4.5 foot tall. Damn. Okay, all right. There's the trail. It's over here. I think the entrance is over there, but I'm gonna come over here and see if there's a trash can so I can get rid of this trash. Nope, nope. See, Brian, you can't. See, it's not gonna work. Birding basics. All right, that was the trail, and I believe. So we're backtracking. There was no trash can, so I just have to carry this back. And what is it, 2.5 miles or whatever we just hiked. Woo! It's actually not that bad. I mean, went primitive camping with my friends the other year and had to go back to the car like twice before we could get all of our stuff out there. And carrying an ice chest of beer out to a primitive campsite, although well worth it, little bit worse. This ain't bad. This is nothing. Oh my god, that beer haul. Oh, that beer was so good though. This is a white brush. Yeah, things, I mean, that really don't look like much. Look at this beautiful flowering plant that has no flowers on it currently. It's going. It's getting there. Okay, it's just, you know, leaves aren't really big in Texas. You know what I mean? Everything else in Texas is huge except the leaves. Leaves are tiny, tiny and dark green. She's like, hurry the fuck up, you're so goddamn slow. Now, harvesting cactus, the prickly pear, is like labor intensive enough. These also have fruit. But God forbid you would ever want to like dig through this to get that one little red thing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they get pretty loaded up, right? But, I mean, it's the exact same as a prickly pear. Even once you get that, the thing is mostly full of seeds. And it's covered in thorns. So, like, I know you can take a bunch of these. You put them, like, on, you know, you basically burn all of the needles off. Then you boil it. And, I guess you make jam out of it. But I mean, I guess if I was desperate. Oh, I've lost my dog. Bran! Come on. What do you, good girl. Good girl. You want to take a break? Okay, that's fine. No, Brian, it's fine. Brian, come here. I think there's a spot right here. Look, Brian, come here. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Oh, look at that. Nice cool breeze. Good girl. The hiking snack. The tees. The tees. Oh, great tree of 60 or 70. The tees of having 1 bar of LTE service and web pages not loading. Ah! But it says LTE, god damn it. Damn frogs. Alright. Take my bounty. Oh, let's keep going, Brienne. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. You're so ready. Well, let's go. Look, also, like, I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that flower with a stink bug in it. Look, oh, let me get out of the way. There you go. Look at that. Prickly pear. Not only is that gonna make a plump fruit that's worth harvesting, but it has a pretty yellow flower. Why wouldn't you want that in your yard? Oh. What's that? Is that this thing? Yeah, it must be these. So those are inland sea oats. Huh. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But technically edible. Technically edible. Well, Brienne, we are at the scenic overlook. Ignore that sign. I just climbed up from this hill. I was hoping there's a trash can up here. There was not a trash can up here. So I have to climb back down this hill. 1 second. I get video of Brienne going down the hill. It's kind of like video of me, but it's not me. It's better. Hopefully she doesn't drag the leash through anything bad. A lot of pebbles here. See Brienne has to take it easy. Take it easy. Brienne, wait up. Good girl. It's a rather steep hill. You know how cameras are, they just don't really do it. One of the angles, like, what are you talking about? It's like a flat surface. You look, you're not dropping 150 feet in 5 meters. I'm gonna get to the bottom of the hill. We're gonna turn around and look back at where we just came down from. Oh my God! Right at the finish line. Right at the finish line. Gonna see that railing way up there? Yeah, that's where. 2 miles this way to the nearest trash can. I'm on the other side of the watering hole. Limited access, although I guess you could climb down there. Probably be fine. We're not going to. It's a little steep. Status update. The bag broke. Only 1.5 miles left. A rock. Taking another little break here. The dog is getting tired. Still have that bag of trash. Can thank whoever that was that left it for me. Really appreciate it. But, you know, at least I'll take care of it. Is that a happy dog? That's a happy dog. Good girl. And paw, you know, I've been checking the paws. Paws are worn. Need rotation, but they're good. Just gotta get that alignment. Are you ready, Brian? God help my sense of adventure. I mean, that is the Devil's Backbone Nature Trail. It's done. That's the Devil's Backbone. This is the Valley Springs Nature Trail, and I came in off of this trail, but there's a big loop. So God help me. We've been hiking for 2.5 miles. I have a bag of trash, but I'm gonna go the way I didn't come in. Godspeed. Leash cam. Well, I suppose it's not that important, but I just realized, you know, because I'm like sitting here keeping up with all this stuff, and I mean, I guess there's a chance I left it in the car, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I had my tripod in my left pocket, and now it is no longer in my left pocket. Whatever. It was a $20 tripod, and I think I'd broken it anyway. One of the legs was kind of wonky. Dang it! Crap. Wonder. You know, I wonder if it was up by the. Oh, I'll have to. I mean, there's probably not a good chance it's still there, but by where I climbed up, where it was really steep, where that railing was, is actually a scenic view on the way into the park. So as I'm leaving the park, or I guess I could just drive up there and look. It's the only time I ever think I ever took like a really big step. Oh well, it's whatever. It's not like I lost the camera. It's like a good heart skipping sanity check to make sure you still have your keys and wallet. Would have been out here looking for that shit all day long. You know what? I'm gonna set this right here. It's at a trailhead. There's big landmarker right there. I can't miss this. I can come back to this. I'm not gonna give up. I was thinking about it. I sat down in that clearing to take a 5-minute break with Brienne. That initial time we sat on those rocks. I bet when I sat down, since I didn't hear it clatter to the ground, I didn't hear anything. It probably slid out of my pocket then as I stood up and we left. If that's the case, if we backtrack real quick, I just got back on the lower original trail. Go to that clearing, check it. If it's not there, then we just call it, and we did our best. Not to say somebody couldn't have just, you know, found it and picked it up already anyway, but I mean, it's $20. I'm not gonna lose my mind, but without that bag of trash, we can move a lot faster. If I find out that I get back to my car and it's there and it was just in my car this whole time, I'm going to Sonic and I'm ordering a Route 44 Limeade slushie, because we've backtracked so far now. Like, I mean, it was like pretty much at the 3/4 mark. We've hiked quite a ways. Actually, let me see how far we've hiked so far. I'm back. We have hiked hiked as in I've walked today 6.15 miles, which is feeling pretty good. Definitely gonna need some water because I'm a little thirsty now. It's not like killing me, but you know, I could use a sip. Brienne is gonna be, she's kaputs. We're chilling here for a minute because she's hot, but she also had a drink from the river, so it's not, she's okay on water, she's just tired. Oh my god, no shit, this place is actually a gym. Brienne, we have like 4 bars of service right here. I have full internet, I have everything. I can check my stonks. Can confirm it is not at the gate structure. Brian, come here. Brian, come here. Brian. I know, dog. I know. Let's go this way. We're almost to that spot. If it's not there, I give up. It is almost 2 p.m. It's pretty warm out here. Definitely gonna be a little torched after this. But there's a spot I believe Brian can get in the water over here as well. Ah! Yes! Yes! Oh, so good! Brienne, you get to lay down. You get to lay down. I fucking knew it. My. As I thought, I looked at, we are now at 6.92 miles. So that means we had to walk like 0.8 miles. So like I thought, 3/4 of a mile basically to backtrack for the stick. But we did it. We got it. We did it. We solved the puzzle. We figured it out. We won. I need a lanyard on this thing. I think totaling when we get back, we're at 7 now basically. And I think we're going to Sonic. I mean, I don't know. I got a bunch of water and stuff at camp too. But we'll already be in the car. Sonic's like 10 minutes down the road. We'll see. We're taking many breaks from here on out. There's no reason to rush back. And this unit right here, this absolute unit, she's just as fat as I am back home, okay? I'm like telling you. All right, now that we have acquired the holy stick, I give up holding the leash. Now that we've acquired the holy stick, we can make our way back to the wonderful gift of beer bottles and trash cans. Well, beer bottles to deliver to the trash cans. And I'm gonna be feeling it tomorrow, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Oh, look. Brandon, look. Look, it's a turtle. It's a turtle. Brianna, it's a turtle. It's a turtle. How do you know your dog is tired? She's behind you. Oh, and I'm going to trip over something by not looking forward. That's how you know you've worn them out. You know, at least if they're off leash and if they're well trained, I mean, they'll follow behind. We're going real slow though. I mean, there's a nice slow gait. Yeah, I just realized I did my math wrong because I didn't check the count until we were at like the top of this hill coming up. We weren't even there yet. So when I said it was 619, that was already probably another 2.5, and I probably had to hike over a mile back to get the wonder stick here. Are you worth it? Oh my god, I'm gonna bust ass, man. It's gonna happen. Actually, I think yeah, Rand's gonna want. I can take another break here. We're moving like so slow now. Taking breaks like every 5 minutes. Not even. It's kind of just like shade patch to shade patch. You know what I mean? Move up a little bit, move through some sun, sit in the shade. Move up through some sun, sit in the shade. Doesn't get old to look at though. The elevation changes are real though. It's like a serpent, you know, like Dragon, what was that? Serpent's Way from Dragon Ball Z, where it just goes up and down and up and down. Oh my god. There's rock climbing the trail. But anyway, my phone has 15% left, so I'm gonna really cut down on the videos. We're on a 4G hill, is what I'm gonna call it. I was gonna give my brother a phone call, but since I only have like 15% battery life left, we're gonna take a break here, pause the recording, and continue on. On today's episode of how many violations did Zane break on the hiking rules today? Did you bring extra water? No. Did you bring survival equipment? No. Did you bring a pocket knife? Nope. Did you bring a solar charger? No. Did you bring anything? I brought a tripod. I got the tripod. In the Inks Lake over a half dozen times, most likely. And I've never been on the Devil's Backbone Trail, and then this time I was like, fuck yeah, let me spend all day on this fucking trail. Let me just the whole day. Spend all day on it. I want to do nothing but walk the same trail back and forth for 10 miles. Slowly making progress. Walking about 5 minutes on, 2 minutes off the schedule so far. I'm gonna get the film whenever we get to some water. She's gonna fucking haul ass into some water. I would too if I had a bathing suit. All right, some nature footage. It's a good trail. Oh, we're back to the underpass. We're halfway back. Woo! Brant, quick. You feel better now? You feel better? We're chilling here for a minute. It's nice under here. Even I have a rag. I'm going to get some of this fun pond skipper water stuff. I got some aquatic plant there. Brian. Brian. Oh, she don't give a fuck. Safe restored wet bandana from the dog around my neck. Dog fully hydrated. We shall continue on. Au revoir bridge. We are now back on the Devil's Waterhole side of the trail. Huzzah. Home stretch. Hell no, we're back here again. We ain't going that way. We're going this way. I know what's this way. Did you bring a hat? No. Did you bring poop bags? No. God damn. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? 10-mile hike. None of a bottle of fucking water and tea mix that I made last night. Well, and my brother's iced coffee. My brother gave me a giant thing of iced coffee. That was pretty good. It definitely fueled this. All the lizards. All the lizards. Alright, Brian. Take 5. Take 5. Checking back in, we are at 8.13 miles. 8 miles. 8.13 miles. So it's probably going to be like 9 miles by the time we get back. Not quite 10. Thank God. Because I am definitely thirsty now. Brienne's done. Brienne's had it. She wants to quit. We're almost back. I definitely was not prepared. In the famous words of Village Storm Rage. This might be the last video. My phone is at 5%. But it is just... It's very peaceful up here. Oh my God, it's another rock. Can't tell if it's recording. We're getting the bag of trash. And meanwhile, successfully delivered that crap. Mission accomplished. We made it. We made it. We're back at the park headquarters. We're in the AC. My phone died on the last quarter mile back up. Went back to camp, got my phone charger, got a little bit of juice driving up here. I'm plugged in right now, you know what I mean? I'm a little sunburned. I could be worse. It could be worse. My forehead is the one that took the brunt. Forehead, bridge of the nose, as usual. So we're gonna stay out of the sun for the rest of the day. And there's a crazy looking spider here. And we are going to go to Sonic, and we're gonna get a big old fucking vanilla Coke. A big old vanilla Coke. Grand total was, well, Samsung says 8.5 miles. I'm gonna say there's at least another 1/10 of a mile. So almost 9-mile hike. Having to double back. I think it was 2 3-mile trails. So it was a 6-mile hike. Came out to 8.5. Huzzah. Oh, by the way, just want to let y'all know, just because you see me recording here, you see that low coolant, that sensor is just out to lunch. There's totally coolant in the car. See, it's 192. We've been sitting here idling. I guarantee you the engine would not be idling at 192 if there was not coolant in the car. Also, that check engine light, just ignore it. It's a dummy light. The catalytic converter inside of this car does not, it's bigger than the stock one, so just ignore that light. Computer's out to lunch. Made it back. We chilling. We chillaxing. Got that thing, man. So now what we need to just add like 2 shots of vodka to this. Yep, that was 2 shots right there. Now we good.
A brief. For the student's basic wardrobe, Joan Miller took corduroy and dressed it up. Has Joan Miller no decency? Suit that any girl would be glad to have anywhere. Nothing beats corduroy for comfort, and when it's so smartly trimmed, it's wonderful. My God, I love corduroy. Iron collar.
Brian and me feeling like this fan, you know, getting that last little bit of sunlight. Every bit counts. You know, we still got 2 whole DVDs to watch, you know. So, you know, I've already started Shortstoberfest. These are so bad already. Like, these first 2 are just 1950s amazing. Oh, getting some wind through here. And then Planet of the Dinosaurs, I think would be a good one to just finish off with. You know, I mean, doesn't it look great? Let me look at that. Look at that. Is that Chuck Norris? That's Chuck Norris. Oh, look at that, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I didn't know she was in this movie. You know, the sun sets just over this horizon, so I just wedge the solar panel in this window, and it's not dumb if it works, right? Because it's charging. It's charging.
His brain, stomach, and other organs are in a sac by his head. The rest of his body is used only for swimming.
Just described Michael Phelps. They're unloading milk cans.
Oh, breathe. The sun is setting. We're pretty much, I mean, we're basically already packed up. I like to pack early, just so, you know, you don't want to think about it in the morning and be like, oh, where did I do with this or that? You can't tell, it says 49%. 49% on that. Should be just enough for a movie. And then we will see. It's time for, you know, you can't see it, it's Planet of the Dinosaurs. Let me see if I can. Yeah, my phone's so low I can't even use a battery.
What? No. My phone is so low I can't even on battery. I can't use the flashlight. I'm gonna watch the movie.
Get on that wheel. God again. Let's turn up the heat and get these ladies out of
This is literally me earlier.
Yes, Planet of the Dinosaurs. Hour after hour of hot walking action. More wandering through the desert than the Book of Exodus. More walking about than the movie Walkabout. More aimless meandering than a retirement home lawn on a nice Sunday. Planet of the Dinosaurs. Boy, they'd better make another rest stop soon. The tension in the seat is unbearable. Such an evocative scene. Reminds me of one time when I...
This was literally me.
Look, see the Hitchcockian high-angle shot which reveals their inherent ability to walk. So, Planet of the Dinosaurs. Wouldn't want to throw in, a brief dinosaur attack or anything. Oh, God, no. Some light nibbling, maybe a pterodactyl flyover. That would just be ridiculous. Rest period. Oh, thank God. Watching them sit around and whine is second only to watching them walk places.
Swear to God, I'm like out in the woods. I can't escape it. I just want to reboot my computer. You know, Steam has sabotaged me. I own the games. I want to go offline. I just want to be in offline mode, but no. No. Well, if I click it fast enough, it stops clicking. Alright, well, it's not Bioshock, but I'm gaming. It's doing the thing. Brian, we gotta go.